Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Pro Clubs League, which was worth £500. The league format has been scrapped and we're going straight back to the old one and dones. So from after this one is done, every single tournament that we do will be strictly straight. Yo, who would like to play the Pro Clubs tournament? Straight, all done in one day. We're done, dusted. Get the fuck up out of there. Alright? We might do it over several days, 32, 32, 32, 32, but we're straight done and dusted after that because this is taking way too long. The league format was a very good idea until the fact that I told people you play on Sunday. Not every team can play on Sundays, so then some teams will be like, yo, let's play on a Thursday, then constantly repeatedly keep playing on Thursdays. And then after that, we also had teams that if they kept losing in the league, they would just stop playing and stop replying in their text chat. So then their opponents would be like, oh my god, who am I playing again? Then a new team will come in and replace them, and then the new team will be like, oh, now I'm on 0 points. And then if the new team does bad and starts losing, then they'll start dropping out. So then we go through issues where the top teams will stay, the bottom teams will drop out, top teams will stay, bottom teams will drop out. And then obviously some of the new teams that I've replaced the old teams with, obviously it's a bit unfair on them because they destroyed the league and stuff like that. So we're scrapping the whole thing and we're only going to do tournaments one and done. I may host multiple round of 32 tournaments, but ultimately we are not doing no more league. It was a good while it lasted, but yeah, because it's free entry, people were like, if we just stop playing randomly at some interval, nothing bad's gonna happen to us. Like, because we didn't pay to get in, so then who gives a shit? It's free entry. So some people are like, who gives a fuck? If we don't want to play no more, we didn't make no downside. So we're back to the regular format of just straight one and dones. But the one and dones begin next month. This month we're gonna be doing it straight, purely focused on the people that were in the league. So what I've done is I have managed to break up the league into eight. So North has North 1 and North 2. East 1, East 2, West 1, West 2, South 1, and South 2, which means that 8 teams will be playing in each one. So this week, we're going to do a first leg, second leg. Then next week, we're going to be playing 3 games. So this week is 2 games, first leg, second leg, down to the semi-finals. Then after the semi-finals, we will have our winners. So that's what we're going to be doing right there. So first leg, I've asked my people on my Discord, they want a first leg, second leg, but you can get a first leg, second leg. So next week, we will be playing the semi-finals, semi-final first leg, semi-final second leg, and then the finals. So then the top teams, the winners of North 1, North 2, East 1, East 2, West 1, West 2, South, will all play up against each other. And then the winner of that will receive £100. Every month from now until thing, we'll be doing £100 tournaments to make up the prize pool of £500. So April, we'll be doing a £100, May £100, June £100, July £100, August £100, and that closes up the year of FC25. That is £100 for each month. We've got 5 months left until the new FIFA drops in September. We'll do £100 tournaments each one. That covers the 500 prize pool. And then GG's, we are done with that. So if you're a top team in this league, you better lock in and play well. So next month, we'll do strictly one and done. I'm going to create a date and a format for it. But let's get into this. So to give people an advantage who are top of my Pro Clubs League, they will be playing against the team at the bottom of the league. So first we'll play the last team. So that's how it's working right now. PC Boys will play against Blue Roses. Wolf Owl will play against Top Bins. Lads in Lahore will play in White Inn. And Aiden Burgers will play against Day 1 FC. That is how it's going to be looking over there for the North 1 side. When it comes to North 2, this is how the games are going to be playing. If any team does not respond, let me know and I will get them eliminated from there. All these games will be starting tomorrow. Alright, this is how North 2 is looking. Mystique versus Lady Yaya, Claire's versus Grimace, Kentucky versus Hilltop, Peak versus Settees. That is how it's going to be looking over there in North 2. This is how North 2 is looking. We got Mystique versus Hilltop Gallus. We got Claire's versus Grimace, Kentucky versus Settees, Peak Fighter versus Lady Yaya. That is how North 2 is looking. This is how the East 1 is looking. Elbra versus Under 13s, Ramchick versus Block Baby, Pred versus Mans, and 1033 versus Sit on the Lap Girl. That's how East 1 is looking. This is how East 2 is looking. We've got Trade Beef versus Inter Snow, Aggie versus Age Don't Matter, Yoga Beast versus BKB, Snorla versus Westside. That's how East 2 is looking. So boys, we got so many games coming up. In West 1, this is how... Oh, I don't know why I decided to go backwards. Oh, yeah, why is this tweaking out? This is how West 1 is looking. Sweeper K versus Peter, Arabian Nights versus Deji, The Goonies versus Ickenham. STA versus Famo Gang. That is West 1. So you guys can pause this at any interval to take a look at who your opponent is and stuff like that. Alright, in West number 2, we got Sicarius versus Lille, Mo 3 versus Magnificos, Slack versus Brummy, Elite Run versus 5 Wars. And then now going over to the south side, I'm missing one team, so I'm going to replace one opponent. So we're missing one team right now. I'm going to go replace that. I think some teams in my Discord wanted to play. Security versus Reckless, Master Shino versus Will, Bitcoin versus CGK, Alpha versus Peter. So that's what makes up the South 1. And then this one, we're currently missing one opponent. But I kicked one team out, I believe. So, yeah. We got Milky, that's just chilling by themselves, but they'll get opponent soon. Ipka versus TT. Maestro versus Bomberclaw. Riley versus Toilet. Now, that makes up the Pro Clubs League. Let me know your thoughts on if you guys would like to play in the tournament and you're not in it. Let me know in the comments because I know some teams might not still be in it. So, I'm going to be replacing them from my Discord. I'm just going to post a video on TikTok promoting the Pro Clubs £100 thing. So then whoever wants to join can join. It will be starting tomorrow at 8 PM. So we'll be doing the first leg and the second leg. If you do not have an opponent, give me some time to replace them. So then by the time it hits next week when we do the semi-finals, we are all good. So next week will be the semi-finals and the finals. Then the week after that, we will be doing the top 4, the top 8 teams all playing each other in one day. That wraps it up. Winner gets £100. Then in May, we're going to pick a day. Then in May, we're going to do another £100 straight. None of this bullshit. Straight £100. Then the week after, month after that, same thing. We're eliminating the bullshit that's been taking place with the people not playing. So, for example, if we do the round of 32, you get kicked out in the round, immediately in the round of 32, you're out of there. We have to worry about you no more. Take care and peace. Let me know in the comments any ideas you have. Like, comment, subscribe. All the games will be streamed on Twitch called Peakfighter. So make sure you guys are over there on Twitch. I've been Ahmed, aka Peakfighter. Hopefully this should make the Pro Clubs tournaments a lot better. Straight one and done. I tried to do the league. Sometimes, you know, when it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. The league, I tried to make the league work. Yeah, it just didn't do what it was supposed to do. So we're back to the old format. I enjoyed the old format anyway. So here we go. We're back home.